Hey, howdy. Merry Christmas. Almost Happy New Year as well. I don't know where the year went, but it sure went somewhere, didn't it? And it went quickly. 2024. I didn't think I'd be around to see a year that high in numbers. Hey, let me tell you about it. Grandpa. What is couple sex? An 8-year-old girl went up to her grandfather and said, Grandma says couple sex. Grandpa looked at him and he was quite astounded. He said, oh my. He said, she's only 8 years old, but if she can ask a question like that, she's deserving of an answer. So he steeled himself and he started. He told her all about the human reproduction and the joys and responsibilities that go along with it. When he finished explaining, the little 8-year-old's mouth was wide open, her eyes were huge, and she had this shocked expression. And of course, the grandfather said, why do you ask this question, dear? What's going on? And she says, well, Grandma said to tell you that dinner will be ready in couple sex. I know it's kind of bad, but just trying to get you going before I depress you. Here comes depressing stuff. Maybe this isn't depressing particularly, but it's mind-boggling. McDonald's, they just announced that they're coming up with a new burger. It's going to be a better burger. I like McDonald's. I go there and I eat. When I'm on the road, it's fast and nobody comes up and says, how is it? You just eat and you go. And I think it's good. The master chef, he's in their headquarters in Chicago. It took him 7 years to come up with a recipe with a new burger. And now they're going to roll it out to their more than 13,000 restaurants. If it took 7 years to create a better burger, 7 years? Really? How many decades will it take to roll it out? 7 years. Okay, then, that's major changes to its most popular items on the menu. Okay, then. President Biden, he sent an email to hundreds of thousands of students who had their student loan forgiven. And he said, how are you? Your student loan has been forgiven because of the actions of my administration. And we wanted to relieve you of that money. And you earned it. You deserve it. You earned it. Really? That's a bad choice of words, but that is what he said. And this went out to 813,000 borrowers. 813,000 that got free money from, what about the other 813,000 people who had to make the money to give it to them? Come on, put that in perspective. This is unbelievable. But he wants them to vote for them. And a lot of them, because they're students, they probably will, because all the people that taught them in school, they're commies. They've been worked on for years, right? Bad system. Now, anti-gun states typically have high taxes, because anti-gun typically means, of course, you're a Democrat, you're a liberal Democrat, and you've worked hard at making it unsafe for your citizenry and take their money all of the time. That's kind of what you do. Because of that, many people flee those states and they go to other states like Texas and Florida and so on. However, when they get there, they immediately, they aim for the same policies, require the high taxes that were in the places they left. I mean, what's up with that? I mean, guys, when you go to another place, park your other baggage back where you came from and kind of think broader. I mean, I left California because I screwed up California, because I voted for the guys who really screwed it up, and now I'm going to Florida, so maybe I should change my behavior. That'd be a good idea. You know what? They say, these people, the guns should be controlled as a result of that. You have a state like Georgia who almost elected this radical anti-gunner governor not long ago. And Georgia, everybody has a gun. They've got a long history of guns and people that are safe and good people. They have a little bit of a history with bad guys with guns, but the good guys kind of take care of that, don't you know? Now, Florida, California, they had a debate recently on Hannity on Fox, and I watched a little bit of it, and it's amazing to me how a progressive / socialist / whatever Democrat can think like they do. I watched that governor of Florida, and he actually believes, and he presents it not so bad, he actually believes what he says. I mean, kids should, 5, 6-year-old kids should see these graphic pictures, and this should be that way, and men should marry men, and women should kiss women on television. He didn't say all those things. I'm kind of ambling there a little bit or filling in some blanks, but I think you get it. How can he think that? The good news is we can't understand them. And because the liberals, they're dangerous. They believe what they say. And they're trying to change the world. They're trying to normalize all this crazy stuff. And you could add a lot to this probably, but hey, y'all come back. See ya.